So our first game in today's episode is a Europa League 2 game against Vitoria De Guimaraes. We are 2-1 down from the first leg away from home, but we do have that away goal. Can we turn into a performance and reach the quarter-finals? What's going on, guys? My name is Adam, I am a Super Swan, and welcome to Club 5, Episode 5 of the FM20 Campus to Champions. As you can see from the league table, we are no longer top of the league. AC Milan have taken us over on goal difference, but we are still on 67 points. But with 29 games played and 9 league games to go, this league title race is tighter than ever. We've got us and AC Milan both on 67 points. Juventus 2 points further back on 65. Inter Milan still not out of this. They're only 6 points away from us and AC Milan. So it is all to play for. I think we've pretty much accomplished top 4. I think we have achieved our goal, which at the start of the season was only a Champions League place. So it's good news that we've managed to do that for Lazio, but we still have a potential league title to fight for. But I will show you the games since you last left us, as we will be showing a league game alongside the second leg of our Europa League 2 round of 16 against Vitoria De Guimaraes, who will be playing today. So I'll show you the schedule, and since we did lose to AC Milan in the Cup, and we drew against Juventus and lost AC Milan again, so those are the 2 games we've shown on camera last time out, form hasn't been the best, if I'm being honest. We beat Atalanta 1-0, Hugo grabbing the goal. We did draw against Fiorentina, not the best performance. We had to come back with Pelé grabbing the goal. We lost to Sassuolo at home, with Mancini only grabbing the consolation goal there. We did come back though, we have turned it around since then. We did beat Salernitana 2-0, Duggalau getting back in the goals. But we did lose the first leg away from home. Amato grabbed the first goal 4 minutes in. I thought, here we go, we're on for a hammering. But they did score 2 first half goals. But that is an away goal that we have, so that could be very important in our first game today. And the latest game was a 1-0 win over Brescia, with Henriks from right back grabbing the goal. So we do have to at least score 1 goal in the Europa League game against Vitoria De Guimaraes. That is 100% not how you pronounce that. And we've got Sampdoria in the league as well. So let's crack on with the first game of this episode. It's a Europa League game. 2-1 down, but we do have an away goal. And it's Pozek in goal. Pellegrini, Cuenca, Juninho and Ario at the back. Requena and Knafel in the middle, with Hugo Granelli and Azakan on that right-hand side. Duggalau is going to lead the line as he's come back into form a bit. He scored 2 goals in the game before last. So I'm hoping he can turn around a good performance, as we will need at least 1 goal at the Stadio Olimpico. So we'll do the team talk first. We'll tell the team, we have to, we owe them after what happened in the last match. Go out there, get revenge. So our first game in today's episode is a Europa League 2 game against Vitoria De Guimaraes. We are 2-1 down from the first leg away from home, but we do have that away goal. Can we turn into a performance and reach the quarter-finals? 23 minutes in, we have our first highlight of this game, and Lazio have brought the game so far to our Portuguese opponents, as we've had 6 shots, 3 on target. 47% possession, so we're losing the possession battle, but it looks like we're doing more with it than Vitoria. But we will go all the way back to Pozek in goal. And like I say, we do need to find at least 1 goal if we're going to qualify for the next round. As Ario on the right-hand side beats his man, beats another man, crosses in. It's a header from Granelli, but it's over the bar. But it's a good sign so far that we are on top of this game. 35 minutes, I've said show some passion, because we do need to find a goal. And We need to find as quick as we can, really, as Hugerworth gets in the box, but it's tipped over the bar from the keeper, and that will go out for a corner. Vitoria, I can see from the tactics in the bottom left, which is behind me, so you won't be able to see it, but I can see they've gone with a cautious defensive midfielder, so they know they're going to hold their lead as they do work their way into our half, as Arabidze pass it back to Pepe. Is this the end of the highlight game? Is this what you're trying to show me? Because, yeah, that was it. Coming up to half-time, still 0-0. Very disappointing from Lazio, and it kind of reflects in the form we've been having, really. It's just that we just aren't scoring goals. This is the problem we're having. I'm going to give an aggressive. We owe them after what happened. I'm going to demand more from Dougalau up front. He needs to pick his socks up a bit. We need to find a goal here. I'm going to go into the tactics and maybe go attacking for the second half. I have been debating changing up the formation as well, but I'll leave that till the end of this game before I make any rash decisions. But we'll start the second half. We absolutely need a goal as we get a corner from Requena into the box, headed by Dougalau, straight at the keeper. Come on, boys. We need a goal. One goal will be enough, because we'll be 2-2, but we will go through on away goals. But like I say, you know, the form we've been in, it's just we look toothless is the word I've used. We just don't look like we're going to score goals. As Hugerworth, again, puts it over the bar. We need to convert these chances into goals. 52 minutes. We start from the back, and again, as I say, we look absolutely toothless out there. 16 shots, 6 on target. Dougalau gets the goal! Finally gets the goal. You know, if we have 17 shots, eventually we will score. But I am still debating mixing the tactic up, because clearly this gegenpressing system is just not... We haven't got the players to convert the chances. Azakan does well. Dougalau gets a foot onto it. 2-2 on aggregate. But the way things stand, we will be through on away goals as we get an immediate highlight. And it just seems, like I say, carrying on what I was saying before, was that our opponents seem to be very clinical, whereas we need about 5 shots, well, more than 5 shots to really score, as Vitoria just proved there that, you know, their only decent chance this game, and they have managed to sort of test our defence. And that's a nice ball to find Dougalau, but it is intercepted. And now Vitoria, they know themselves they have to score because they haven't got an away goal, but we have. So we need to make sure we keep that clean sheet if we're going to have any chance of getting through. As Amaro with a shot, nowhere near the goal. 57 minutes, we start back with a goalie again. I've dialed it back to positive as we don't really need a goal that much, but that is going to be a foul. The referee's going to VAR and he gives the penalty, and Requena has the chance to really put this game to bed from the spot. Requena, arguably our best player of the season, puts it in the back of the net. He's our best player in that midfield. He's put us 2-0 up. It doesn't change things too much, because if Vitoria do score, then it will go to extra time, as the scoreline will be exactly the same from the first leg. But 2-0 up, we just need a clean sheet. 62 minutes, Vitoria on the ball. I think Vitoria have had the ball, but they've not really done much with it. We've kind of done well to kind of hold them at bay, really. As they cross it into the box, we header it away. And as Iago, Vitoria know they're going to need to score here, so they're going to try and pile men forward. As Arab Daisy on the right-hand side crosses it in, headed away. And now Lazio can start this counter-attack. As Pozek waiting for the right man to make himself available. Requena, come on, long ball. That's a nice ball to Dougalau. Dougalau in the box, takes a shot, hits the post. And we are really looking like we're up for this game. 67 minutes, first change so far of this game. Azakan's on 71%, we'll bring him off. We'll move Granelli onto the right. We'll bring on Mancini into the middle. Knafel's also looking a bit tired, so I think we'll bring on Monchiola to play that deep lying playmaker. So 2 changes made, 20 minutes to go. We are going through the way things stand. 79 minutes, 10 minutes to go in this game. Lazio, and I think this kind of shows the story. 27 shots, 9 on target, so we are getting shots, but they're nothing threatening whatsoever. I may have to look at the tactics and try and maybe work balls into the box as opposed to shooting on sight, which seems to be what our players are doing. And we haven't got the players to do long shots to the looks of it. But Huguev crosses it for Granelli. And again, a wasted opportunity. And it's another shot off target. 83 minutes. One Vitoria goal changes the outlook of this game as Pellegrini crosses it, and it's another header for Granelli. He's not a very good header of the ball. So it looks like we're putting balls in the box, but we've just not got the right players in the box to convert those headers into goals. We've seen Granelli miss 3 of them in this game, but we've got about 5 minutes to go. I think we just need to hang on, and we will be through. As Dougalau's in the box, nobody with him though, and it's cleared away. Coming up to full time, we've done just about enough to get into the next round, but 33 shots, 10 on target. I'm definitely going to be doing some analysis at the end of this game to find out where those shots are coming from, because if we have 33 shots, we should be scoring more than 2. So I am going to give a little bit of this was a bit of a let-off, because we should have hammered this team by the amount of domination we had. But we are through into the next round, so we can't slag them off too much. We do win. We overturn the defeat in the first leg. We will be drawing Wolfsburg in the quarter-final. So Wolfsburg 11th in Bundesliga, so they're not doing the best in the German top division at the moment. So if we do look at the competitions, we will be playing Wolfsburg in the quarter-finals of the Europa League 2. But we will be going back to the league now as we'll be taking on 17th place Sampdoria as we focus back on a potential Serie A title. It is half time in the video. Thank you for reaching this far. YouTube advises me that over 2/3 of watchers are not subscribed to the channel. So if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, go drop a subscription down there and help support the channel. It'll be very much appreciated. And if you're already subscribed, thank you very much as always. So I'll let you carry on with the rest of the video. Hopefully you are enjoying so far. League table before the Sampdoria game. Juventus have lost their game in hand over us. So if we can pick up a result against Sampdoria, we can go 5 points clear of Juventus in 3rd place. AC Milan, they won their game. They beat Salernitana at the bottom of the league. So we will have to get a win today if we're going to try and keep up the pace with AC Milan. And I mentioned the last game, I wasn't happy with the chance creation and, I was a bit thinking about the tactics. So I'm going to use the Sampdoria game as a bit of an experiment. So I'm going to show you the team for Sampdoria, and I'm going 3 at the back. I'm going to go for a vertical tiki-taka just to try and see if I can get more players forward, because Pellegrini and Ario are going to be pushing up. We're going to have both Granelli, Huguev and Dougalau in those attacking positions. So I want to give it a go. We'll see what happens. Maybe away from home isn't the best time to experiment, especially as we're in the middle of a title race. But we'll give it a go. What's the worst that could happen? So we're going to have Posek in goal. We're going to have Cuenca, Paris Hilton and Juninho as our centre-backs. So they're going to be staying there with Cuenca and Juninho as the ball-playing defenders. Pellegrini and Ario, they're still going to be wing-backs. They're a little bit further up, but they're going to be pushing up and down the wings. Box-to-box, we're still keeping Knafel and Requena. I was debating whether to change Requena to a deep-lying playmaker, but we've got Granelli as an advanced playmaker, so I'm going to give it a go just like this at the moment. I can always make tactical tweaks if we need to. Granelli's still going to be an advanced playmaker. Huguev comes in as a natural false 9, and Dougalau is going to be the complete forward. So it is a bit of an experimental match. If this goes well, I might stick with this until the end of the season, just to see whether for next year we try and build a squad around this tiki-taka formation. But I'm going to tell the team, this is a great opportunity to show the pundits why they were right to back you up as we go into the second game of this episode in the league against Sampdoria. We need a win to keep up with AC Milan, but with our new tiki-taka formation, is that going to be a success? or is it going to be a massive, massive failure as Ario crosses it into the box and Knafel heads it over the bar? 5 minutes in, throw in again from Ario here. Some early highlights for Lazio which show me a bit of promise for this formation. We're still keeping a balance. We're not even on positive at the moment. As Granelli plays to Requena, and Antonio Requena gets the first goal of this game. 5 minutes in, and we're already 1-0 up. The formation is a success. I'm deeming it a success 5 minutes into its creation. But it's still a success, as Requena from outside the box makes it 1-0 to Lazio. 25 minutes in, so far so good. We've limited Sampdoria to 0 shots. Possession's about 50-50, but we do find ourselves 1-0 up as Ario crosses it into the middle to Requena, switching the flanks. Can we get more players involved here as we do go all the way back to Paris Hilton, our Greek international player? A long ball into the box for Ario, works his way in for Dougalau, and it's 2-0 to Lazio. Dougalau back win the goals. He had a bit of a goal drought halfway through the year, but he does seem to have turned it around, and I think this hopefully will be the end of our inconsistent form that we've had really since the AC Milan Cup game, where we lost on penalties and we drew to Juventus, lost to AC Milan, lost to Sassuolo. You know, we had a lot of bad results in a short space of time, but this tactic looks to be going good so far. Coming up to half-time, we are really dominating this game. Sampdoria have only had 2 shots, but that's not good news. That's a yellow card. Oh, that's actually very good news. I thought that was going to be a penalty to Sampdoria then, but they are down to 10 men, and now we have the chance to really turn the screw against Sampdoria here. So I'm going to give I'm going to say they're doing well, actually. I'm going to say don't let your performance levels drop just because they're down to 10 men. And if I look at the tactics, Knafel's on a 6.5, Requena's on a book-in. Requena's playing very well. So I'm going to bring on Monchiola for Knafel. Apart from that, going to keep everything else I almost said everything else the shame then. Everything else the same for the second half. We're going to go positive. Can we get some more goals against Sampdoria? 50 minutes, 5 minutes after the restart. And Hugo Wirth doing his job as the false 9. But it's a header from Granelli. Granelli just can't score headers. I don't know why he's always in a position where he can have headers, because he can't score them. Corner, 58 minutes, Requena whips it in the box. Cleared away, but Dougalau should be able to get there and start the move off again as he finds Granelli. Plays it into Ario on the right-hand side. Players in the box here, but he goes all the way to left-back. And Luca Pellegrini from left-back, grabbing the goal. 3-0 to Lazio. Ario, the right-back, getting the assist on loan from Chelsea. I honestly think this could be the future for Lazio. We could be going with 3 at the back, boys, as it does look like it's doing bits against Sampdoria. But on the hour mark, 3-0 up. 64 minutes. Requena puts it in the box. Headed up. Oh, it's another goal. Dougalau's made it 4. And we really are on top of Sampdoria here. I know they're down to 10 men, but I'm liking this tactic. I've never gone 3 at the back before, but it does look like it's doing really good stuff. It's only 1 game though. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. It's 1 game against 17th place Sampdoria, but I'm really liking it so far. 68 minutes, and Sampdoria here, they just play for pride at this point. They're 4-0 down, they're down to 10 men. I think they just want to get a goal on the score sheet, just to show that they are competitive at least. But the thing is that with our wing backs, they are going to struggle to get forward as they do put it past the post. 73 minutes, I am going to bring Requena off. He's on 67%. We'll bring Nicky No-Star on for him. Pellegrini's also looking a bit tired, so I think we'll bring on Michelotti to play left back. So that's all 3 subs made. We're going into the last 15 minutes of the game. 4-0 up. Coming into full time, and we have done the job here against Sampdoria. And the game of our tactic, the 3 at the back, very good so far. Very happy. We've limited Sampdoria on the shots. We've had 14 shots, 9 on target, 4 goals. So we've become a lot more consistent, a lot more prolific. But like I say, it's only one game, you know. It doesn't mean that this is going to work against everyone. But it's just something I'm keeping in mind as we look ahead to next season. Because, you know, one weakness of our game, I was looking at the stats of the last game, looking at the analysis, and a lot of our missed chances seem to be from headers and long shots. So with this sort of work balls into the box, with this new tiki-taka tactic, I think that might eliminate sort of, you know, 31 shots and 2 goals like we did against Vitoria in the Europa League. But like I say, I'm going to give this tactic a few more games, I think, off camera before we come back, just to see how it all gets on. And it might be our new starting tactic. Because if we do decide to go with 3 at the back, I am going to have to bring different players in the summer to kind of cope with the new positions and the new tactics. But we'll see how it gets on, because so far, I'm really happy how it's all panned out. As we do have this last minute highlight, which absolutely amounted to nothing. But we do have 4-0 winners. So I'm going to give a passionate, well done lads. It was a very good win. I'm very happy with the way that tactic went out. And as we can see there, Juventus lost to Brescia, but AC Milan did get their win. So dominant win for Lazio. Ario with 2 assists from wing-back. I'm going to tell you, your passing was a joy to behold. As we do look at the league table, still level on points with AC Milan at 70 points now, with 8 games to go. 5 points clear of Juventus, as they did lose that game against Brescia. But Inter Milan still in it, I would say, because if they win their game in hand... Well, actually, did they lose as well? No, they haven't played yet, so they go 64. They'll still be 6 points behind us. So Inter Milan haven't yet played, but I think it's safe to say we will be in Champions League next season. So if we look at the schedule, let's have a look where we are. So we'll come back for Wolfsburg in the second leg. Oh, we'll come back for Inter Milan as well. That's a good game to come back for. So another title rival we can come back for. So we're only missing out on 3 games next time. So it's only Roma, Wolfsburg and Torino you're going to miss out on, as we do get to the business end of the season. So we will be coming back for Wolfsburg in the Europa League 2. Wolfsburg struggling in their league, only mid-table. So I think we could do that job and we could reach the semi-final of the Europa League 2. But leave a like if you enjoy, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2020 content. We will be uploading Campus to Champions every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM BST. And I will see you next time for another top-of-the-table clash against Inter Milan, alongside our second leg of our Europa League 2 against Wolfsburg. Thank you very much for watching.